1,000 years ago, a great war came to Middle-earth, the Anglo-Saxon name for the world of people. 3 kingdoms fell into battle. The victors would change England forever. The English, led by the newly crowned King Harold Godwinson. The Normans, their Duke William of Normandy eager to extend his territories. The Vikings, fearless, warlike, and fronted by the great King Harald Hardrada. England, the home of the Anglo-Saxon people, was a wealthy and fertile land jealously desired by its neighbours. The new English king, Harold Godwinson, fearing imminent attack from Duke William of Normandy, marched his armies to the south coast to protect his lands. Unbeknown to Harold, the Normans were not the only people prepared to wage war to take his crown. Crossing the treacherous seas from Norway, the great King Harald Hardrada led the fearless Viking army. Landing near Scarborough, the invasion of England began. The Englishmen of the north, led by 2 powerful earls, marched to meet the invaders outside the city of York. The Battle of Fulford had begun. Hardrada trapped the English in a pincer movement and hacked them to pieces. The Vikings were victorious, and the north of England fell to the invaders. But word of the Viking invasion travelled fast. King Harold had an impossible choice to make. Stay in the south in case the Normans landed, or march north to save what was left of his kingdom. Marching 250 miles in just 5 days, Harold confronted the Vikings in the forest surrounding Stamford Bridge. King Harold and the English were triumphant. The Viking army had been caught off guard, with a third of its forces 15 miles away. The Viking king Hardrada lay dead with an arrow in his throat, and of the 300 Viking ships that had arrived, only 24 returned to Norway. It was the last of the Viking invasions. But the English celebrations were cut short. The wind had changed. The Normans had landed in Sussex. Harold and the battle-weary English army marched south to face this new enemy. On the 14th of October 1066, the exhausted English army of 7,000 soldiers took up position on Senlac Hill, looking down on a better-equipped Norman army of 8,000 soldiers and cavalry. The Battle of Hastings had begun. The Battle of Hastings lasted about 11 hours and was the longest battle in medieval history. King Harold was slain, some say with an arrow to the eye, though others saw him cut down by a gang of Norman knights. William of Normandy was crowned King of England on Christmas Day 1066 at Westminster Abbey. The Bayeux Tapestry recording his victory was created soon after. The last of the Anglo-Saxon kings was dead. The Norman era had begun. Law, language, and identity in England changed forever.